Islam doing? It is September 4th, 2019. I'm at Whole Foods, and I just got through eating veggie nuggets. I went to the food pantry today after the DMV. So I annexed my name to Bay, or alerted the government agency at the DMV. So I have that done, and then I went to the food pantry. It's interesting, when I walked into the food pantry parking lot that is behind, there was this truck, and it had Navy license plates, and then the truck was like an SUV, nice SUV, and the lights, the hazard lights were blinking. So, but I didn't have my video on. I would have recorded, because I said I was going to record different events that I experienced as a Hebrew Muslim, Moorish American, my nationality. As we, Imani Great-Bey and I run the Arrington-Bey, implement natural laws of freedom, which are the Constitution of 1787, Abraham Lincoln's proclamations, the 13th Amendment, 20 sections. And so I thought it was interesting when I entered the food pantry to see the truck blinking, the hazard lights blinking. The parking lot in the back, it was like right there, and it was like a SUV Navy. But you know, I was tired, so I didn't think about recording it. So let's see, what else did I experience today? Otherwise, it was an okay day. Yes, while I was at the DMV, my genitals were attacked in a sexual, spiritual manner, but not a lot. Okay, it happened. Not let's say one time is too much, but I'm okay. I maintain divine thoughts, balanced thoughts, which are important, because it shows the jurisdiction I'm in. Those that are in a jurisdiction where you have spiritual molestation, mental molestation, rape, molestation, those that have to say paid, they commit murder. It usually start off spiritually and mentally first, and then physically. Those that have to that do heinous crimes spiritually and mentally, and also physically. Those are the ones, not all the time, but are vulnerable, most likely in their jurisdiction, and that's in their thoughts, because they had to think that way first before they commit an action. Before they do the action, they're going to think it first. It's a thought, and then that thought manifests. And what that does is sends a frequency. That's a frequency to the earth and the universe. So while I was at the DMV, because I'm demonstrating I am a natural being, implementing natural law, and I'm not in that jurisdiction, I maintain divine thoughts, because I think that's one of the degrees that Prophet Noble Ali was teaching us in his literature. What is Islam? Even right now, as I speak, I'm at Whole Foods. It's not like someone said lay down, and I'm feeling my genitals be attacked slightly. So, and you know, Imani Great-Bey and I don't know anyone personally here in Annapolis, Maryland, and we don't have the science of telepathy. We reject the science of telepathy. Even if we did have it, which we rejected, we would not want to cause harm in that manner. We wouldn't want to quarantine ourselves in a jurisdiction where harm is normalized. And so that's exactly what's being done, Islam. So, because jurisdiction is physical, whether you're in the Constitution, and it's also mental and spiritual as well. Those are my thoughts, and that's what I see is true. Jurisdiction is not just physical paperwork. It's also mental and spiritual as well. Your behavior, your thoughts demonstrate your jurisdiction. Islam. As I was sitting here and I was getting ready to eat, all of a sudden one of the Negro males, black, he stood next to my items while I was getting some other things together so I can eat. And as this is where I sit at. And so I went to move my items down. He spoke. I said, "I don't know you. Please don't talk to me." And I just continued to sit down and eat. And before he got his food and left, he spoke again. He said, have a good day. So that's the behavior of a Negro blackie. Those are the characteristics of Negro blackies. They do things like that because they don't respect freedom. They're not in the spirit of freedom. They themselves are bred as slaves. So if a woman tells a man, or a woman tells a male, I don't know, you don't talk to me. Now someone who's in the spirit of freedom and has a balanced mind, who's in a jurisdiction of freedom, not all the time, but most likely the percentage is high, they'll say, excuse me, no problem, or wouldn't even say anything. They'll just go about their business. But a blackie that's been bred as a slave is going to force themselves. These are unclean spirits to keep trying to engage because they're trying to slave breed. Islam. So it's September 4th, 2019. Islam. Or breed. They're trying to breed. Islam. Those are my thoughts. I'll talk to you later.